Have you ever dreamed of a garden that grows itself? A garden that promises a harvest year after year? Welcome to the enchanting world of edible perennials, a realm where the ground beneath our feet turns into a continuous feast. Imagine sinking your hands into the soil just once and watching as it gives back season after season. These aren't your typical garden varieties that need replanting each spring. We're talking about robust plants that bed down in your garden and wake up refreshed every year, ready to offer their bounty. From the tangy zest of rhubarb to the crisp snap of asparagus, these plants are the gifts that keep on giving. Edible perennials are not only a boon for your dinner table, but also champions of sustainability. They cut down on the need for annual tilling, thereby preserving soil structure and reducing erosion. What's more, they require less water and fewer resources than their annual counterparts, making them a cost-effective and environmentally friendly choice for gardeners. Today, explore how these incredible plants can transform your gardening experience. Why should your garden be perennial? Well, imagine a garden that grows with you, evolving and flourishing year after year. That's the charm of edible perennials. Unlike annuals, which need to be replanted each season, perennials come back, ready to offer their bounty with less effort each succeeding year. One of the most compelling reasons to embrace perennials is the significant reduction in labor. Once established, these plants require less tilling, sowing, and overall disturbance, which not only saves time but also protects the soil structure. Healthier soil leads to healthier plants and, by extension, a more robust garden. Moreover, perennials play a crucial role in creating a stable habitat for wildlife. They provide food and shelter throughout the year, thereby supporting a diverse range of birds, insects, and other wildlife. This biodiversity is vital for pollination and for maintaining a balanced garden ecosystem. It's not just about ease, it's about creating a sustainable garden ecosystem. Meet asparagus, a perennial that keeps on giving for up to 20 years. Asparagus thrives when planted in well-drained soil and a sunny spot. The initial waiting period is key. It takes about 3 years for the plants to establish, but patience pays off. Once settled, asparagus bursts into action every spring, offering up succulent spears that are a highlight of seasonal dining. Think about it, a single planting that provides a delightful harvest each year, effortlessly. Plant asparagus once and reap the benefits for decades. Rhubarb, often known as the pie plant, brings flavor and color to your garden. Thriving in cooler climates, this hardy perennial prefers well-drained soil and a spot in full sun. Once established, rhubarb produces vibrant red stalks that are famously tart, making them perfect for pies, jams, and even savory dishes. Beyond its culinary uses, rhubarb's large, lush leaves and deep red stalks add an ornamental quality to any garden space. With minimal care, your rhubarb will be ready for harvest every spring. Who doesn't love berries? Imagine having them right in your backyard every year. Berry bushes such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are not just delightful additions to any garden, they are perennial powerhouses that keep on giving. Blueberries, for instance, thrive in acidic soil and can produce fruit for decades with proper care. Raspberries, on the other hand, prefer well-drained soil and reward you with berries mid-summer if pruned correctly. Now let's talk about blackberries. These robust bushes are known for their adaptability and can grow in a variety of climates. They yield a bounty of berries that are perfect for jams, pies, or a fresh juicy snack right off the branch. Caring for these bushes involves ensuring they have full sun exposure and regular pruning to encourage healthy growth. They not only provide a steady supply of delicious fruits, but also attract pollinators such as bees and butterflies, enhancing the biodiversity of your garden. Berry bushes not only feed you but also beautify your garden and support local wildlife. Perennial herbs offer a fresh burst of flavor year-round. Imagine having rosemary, thyme, and sage right at your fingertips, ready to elevate any dish with their robust flavors. These stalwarts of the herb garden are not just culinary heroes, they're also incredibly easy to grow. Whether tucked into a sunny corner or sprawling along a garden path, they thrive with minimal care. Each season they return with vigor, ready to be snipped and sprinkled over your favorite recipes. Grow these herbs once, enjoy their flavors for years. Fruit trees are the giants of perennial gardening, providing shade and succulent fruits. Towering over other plants, fruit trees like apples and pears are not merely plants but long-term commitments to your garden's ecosystem and your dining table. Planting a fruit tree is an investment in the future. Imagine the joy of plucking a crisp apple or a juicy pear right from the branch in the comfort of your own backyard. These arboreal benefactors do more than just provide fresh fruit. They also improve air quality, offer shelter to wildlife, and can significantly enhance the aesthetic appeal of any space. It's a symbiotic relationship. You nurture them through their formative years, and in return, they provide decades of plentiful harvests. Caring for these leafy giants means understanding their needs: proper sunlight, ample water, and regular pruning to encourage growth and fruit production. Though they take time to mature, the wait for your own homegrown fruit is utterly rewarding. Ever heard of Egyptian walking onions or sea kale? Let's dive into some of the more unique edible perennials. Starting with Egyptian walking onions, these intriguing plants are a true spectacle in any garden. Unlike your typical onions, these perennials walk across your garden by setting bulbils at the top of their stalks. As the stalks bend to the ground, new plants take root, endlessly expanding their territory. Not only are they self-propagating, but their mild, sweet flavor also makes them a delightful addition to your culinary creations. Moving to the shores of the culinary world, sea kale is another unusual choice. Thriving in salty soils, this robust plant produces bluish-green leaves, which are cooked and eaten much like kale or collards. Its tender shoots and flowering buds, often blanched to reduce bitterness, offer a nutty asparagus-like flavor that's highly prized in gourmet dishes. Incorporating unique perennials makes your garden a conversation starter. Now that you're inspired, how do you start? Here are some essential tips on planting and maintaining your edible perennials. When embarking on the perennial garden journey, the first step is to select a location that matches the needs of your plants. Most perennials thrive in well-draining soil and require ample sunlight, though some may prefer partial shade. Once you've chosen the spot, it's time to prepare the soil. A rich organic compost can dramatically improve soil quality, providing your plants with the nutrients they need to flourish. Planting depth is crucial for success. Each plant has its own requirements, but a general rule is to plant them at the same depth they were in their nursery pots. This ensures that the roots have adequate room to expand and access water. Speaking of water, while perennials are often more drought-tolerant than their annual counterparts, they still need regular watering during their first growing season to establish a strong root system. Mulching is another key aspect of perennial care. A good layer of organic mulch not only conserves moisture and regulates soil temperature, but also suppresses weeds, which can compete with your perennials for resources. As seasons change, so should your care strategy. In spring, trim any dead or damaged parts to promote healthy new growth. In autumn, some perennials might need extra protection in the form of mulch or burlap to survive the winter months. A little care goes a long way in ensuring your perennials thrive year after year. Imagine stepping into your garden any year from now and still seeing these robust, productive plants. This vision can be your reality with the magic of edible perennials. Throughout this journey, we've explored a variety of plants that ask little but give so much. From the enduring spears of asparagus to the vibrant leaves of sorrel, each plant offers a unique blend of flavor, beauty, and sustainability. Edible perennials stand out not only for their minimal maintenance but also for their remarkable ability to enhance soil health, support biodiversity, and provide ongoing food security. Imagine the delight of plucking fresh berries or harvesting crisp apples from your own backyard year after year. The joy of gardening is magnified when your plants continue to thrive and produce with each passing season. With a little planning and initial effort, your garden can transform into a self-sustaining source of nutrition and beauty. Plant once, harvest for years. Transform your garden into a perennial paradise and enjoy the enduring bounty of nature.